Hey, Caden. Gonna be a quick one, I think, man. A little bit of chat if you want to hang out, but I don't know. I know it's later over there than it is here. I was supporting somebody else's live, like I usually do. I try to come around these days. Thanks for the like, man. Stopping by, bud. I'm only gonna be on for a little bit. One fly, and I'm done for tonight. And it's something I already tied, but it'll be just fun to tie this in a different another coloration. Add it to the collection. Just add it to the collection. Skink Bug, man. How's it going? Hope you're doing good. I'm just tying another woolly bugger. But I'm just doing another color scheme and before I go sit down somewhere in the house. I'll sit down for a bit after I'm done doing this. So yeah, I might as well go live and sitting and watching everybody else. Hanging out. Playing trivia. Doing everything else. I just will do my own live for a little bit. Kind of hanging out and doing other forums for a little bit. I wasn't feeling too good for a little bit again. So I had to sit down for a while. And then we had the cold. And that really kind of did not agree with me. Did not agree with the knees at all. I was like, I do not feel that great. And I had to run around town. Just normal things we go through. Trying to help family and yourself. So I'm gonna try to get this to sit right. Sitting there. Oh no. Really want this feather to kind of sit in there. Let's make sure it gets kind of glued down. Because I'm going to put this in. It's going to be black. Oof. Tying right there. Sorry, there's no music, but I'm just going to be tying one, and I'm almost done. I'm just going to be tying one, and I'm almost done. But drop a like if you come in and you like tying flies and seeing flies being made. It interests you. Ask questions if it interests you. Pretty simple one to tie here. And I'm tying it a little goofy way, a little kind of backwards way right now. But it's still gonna be fishable and be cool. Usually I'll tie this in first, but I'm just kind of like, I want to just tie this and get it done and get it glued down. A couple strands of Crystal Flash in there. That's pretty much it. It's pretty much done. Go this way. Some flash blue in here. It's gonna be olive tail, black body, black chenille body. It's just so many combinations you can make these ones into. And you can make them pretty quick. I'm 8 minutes in, and it's pretty much a done pattern already. You can make these pretty quick. Once you get used to tying a bit. That's a little rusty on them, but they're a good pattern to learn to tie and to catch fish. And people always seem to get them to use. Good streamer. Even if they don't come out always like it won't. Only thing about this one, when I tie it this color, it's hard to see a little bit. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Wrap it under. What's going on with that? Let's see. Did I catch part of it in there? I kind of did. It's okay though. What else to work? I'll just go underneath. Not worry about it. Because the rest of it's gonna be. Every time your palmer in the heck goes, it's always fun. Didn't hit this thing. I like you want it. Didn't quite want to get the little plume hairs in this one. But it's okay. But it's okay. We're gonna get it. Should work for us. I'm just trying to make sure it's snug. That's what it is. I want to make sure that hackle is pretty snug. And I'm kind of heavy-handed sometimes. Just a little bit with this one. I just wanted to make sure it was snug. Because I also didn't want too much of this plumy hair from the feather. Yeah, I just did one the other jig like that. I didn't want this to kind of be like that. Yeah, but I try to do it pretty quick, and it's been about 12 minutes. So, yeah, not perfect, not ugly either. Not too bad. It just looks alright. It'll fish it. It'll catch him. It'll catch. So, just a really quick woolly booger. I just wanted to do one really quick tonight. This one's a little bit different, like feather sort of, than the ones I've been making, but it looks pretty nice. If it'll focus, kind of focus for us. I don't know if it's going to act right or not. Kind of does once your hand kind of goes near it. Sometimes it'll focus, sometimes it won't. But yeah, it came out all right, I guess. Can't quite make it out. I didn't have the camera perfectly in the right spot, but you got the gist of it. And you saw the other ones. Yeah, it's kind of got the gist of it. See, now it wants to focus because I'm just close enough. See, let me bring it that one. See if it'll let me switch them out. Let's see if the camera's going to act right. Yeah, it doesn't really want to act right. Yeah, this is like, I think everybody kind of struggles with this depending on the phone, if you're using the phone or not. Like getting it to, now that one's in the picture, it's kind of like, oh, now I'm going to focus on both of them, even though they're like right near each other. This one's right underneath it. See? Weird, what? That sometimes with that autofocus is kind of, it can be kind of janky, weird. And then other times it's like perfect. Like when you try to video, you get your live going, it looks perfect. It's really funny. I don't know if it's, I don't think it's the model because of the model of the phone either. I think it's just because I've seen other people's live and they had iPhones too, all iPhones actually, and they were having problems with them. They're like, how come it keeps doing that? I'm like, you got to kind of sometimes have it kind of positioned where you want it, unless you're walking around, fishing or something. Otherwise, it's not gonna. You're gonna have a little bit of focuses issues when you're trying to tie something that's kind of small, and you're gonna have to really kind of position stuff. Yeah, this is kind of like dark bodied with the olive tail. Not perfectly beautiful, but hey, I did that in like 12 minutes, 15 minutes really quick. I was just like, I want to tie something really quick and be out. So if anybody catch the live, drop a like. Woolly bugger with the little bead cone head, with the cone head brass. But yeah, that's a brass one. Gold. That's actually gold. Yeah, cool little weighted little streamer. Works perfectly fine for steelies and trout. So, and panfish too. So drop a like if you enjoyed. I'm out for tonight. I'm gonna go enjoy Maybe tie tomorrow. Maybe tie something else tomorrow. Maybe some salmon jigs tomorrow or something. I've picked up a bunch of different salmon jigs. And I was doing some duplicates earlier while I was watching somebody else's. We were doing some trivia. And that was pretty fun over on her channel. It was kind of fun. Just to kind of hang out. Do some trivia. And try to do a little bit of support if you can. And sometimes things aren't always perfect like we want them to work out. That's what I learned a long time ago. But we try anyway. We try to go forward and do not, do too much, do nothing crazy to others. So you try to, avoid those manipulations. Too much of evil manipulations by the evil hands that be sometimes. Sometimes they're the evil hands that be. Not the good ones that be. Just depends. Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Drop a like, subscribe if you wish. Bye.